NASCAR Diecast Hub finally back with another video upload, and it is that time again for the collection update video. And this is long overdue, and a lot has changed since the last collection update. New cars, new sheet metal, a whole new house, a new room, and we're just going to dive right on into it. We're going to start off over here right at the door to the room. Up top, you've got the right rear quarter panel from the Carl Edwards 2008 Bristol win. And this is probably his most famous Bristol win because it's when he got into the altercation with Kyle Busch where they were banging fenders during and after the race. And I believe that tire mark over the Activa logo is from Kyle's car. I'm not 100% sure on that. But all of the sheet metal in my collection is either race winning metal or it's sheet metal off of a car from a race where I've attended. On down into the case, you've got the Chase Elliott 2017 Hooters replica helmet. And then just a random lug nut I picked up from the Xfinity Series race earlier this year at Atlanta in the pits. And in this case, it houses my 10 Milestone diecast cars. I really didn't know what to do with this side, so I just threw in the 10 favorite autographs I've gotten in person and then race versions for races I've attended. Going on into it, it is the first car, appropriately, is the first car that started it all. My first car in my collection, the Richard Petty 2008 STP COT. It is the 50th anniversary of Petty being involved in NASCAR. It is the 25th anniversary of his 200th win. And this is autographed, which I mailed into the RPM Museum to have it autographed by Richard. And there were 4 versions of these. The 200th win car, I believe one was the first win car. And I can't remember what the other 2 were, but there were 4 versions. And I would like to have all 4, but this one will always be significant in being my first diecast. Down next is the Jimmy Johnson 2015 Lowe's Patriotic, my 100th diecast. And appropriate enough, but this was not done on purpose in any way. It just turned out this way. It was the Richard Petty 200th win. Franklin Mint autographed on the hood. This was my 200th diecast in my collection. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2002 Talladega win, Aaron's 499 Elite, the 300th diecast in my collection. My first autographed diecast, the Michael Waltrip 2008 Napa COT. Down one more, the Jeff Gordon 2005 Daytona 500 win Elite, the first Elite in my collection. And my first ever door number Elite, the Austin Dillon 2017 Darlington throwback. And that was autographed at Daytona last year in July in a yellow paint pen. And this is just one of the many examples of why I love getting paint pen autos. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You will see examples of both of those scenarios throughout the video. On down here, my first one of 2 prototypes, the Juan Montoya 2007 Sonoma win. My first Den 1, the William Byron Liberty University 2018 Color Chrome Elite Den 1, and it is autographed in black Sharpie. And William tends to use a black Sharpie in person a lot when signing autographs. And the last produced car in my collection, the last one off the production line, is the Jamie McMurray 2005 Texaco Haviland Elite. It is Den 288 of 288. To the autographed side, you have the Martin Truex Jr. 2005 Talladega win. This one is signed in orange paint pen. Next up, the Kyle Busch 2005 Fontana win. This is signed in yellow paint pen. Down one more, the Casey Kane 2012 Coca-Cola 600 win Elite, autographed in yellow paint pen. The Ty Dillon 2014 Brickyard 400 win, autographed in orange paint pen. And I'm going to spin this around just a little bit to get a better look at some of these autographs. And just come right here and then zoom in on it. Down to the next row, the Kevin Harvick 2014 Homestead win. This is autographed on the roof. And I feel like I got somewhat lucky with this car because I got this back when I was still relatively new to collecting. And I paid only $80 for it off of eBay. And I knew nothing about pre-ordering or nothing about Lionel at the time. So of course I didn't pre-order it, and I just looked into it off of eBay, and now you can hardly find this car or really any of Harvick's 2014 wins because they're just so hard to find, and now it's even more special with the autograph on the roof, and it just looks really, really good on the diecast. Next one up is the Kyle Larson 2017 Richmond win Elite, autographed on the windshield in white paint pen. Next up, the Christopher Bell 2017 Kansas win, first Xfinity Series win, autographed in orange paint pen. Johnny Sauter 2018 Daytona Truck Series win, autographed in orange paint pen as well. The Bubba Wallace 2018 STP ARC autographed, had this signed at the All-Star race this year. And the Brett Moffitt 2018 Chicago win, autographed in white paint pen. And every paint pen autograph in here is a good example of what happens when a paint pen does work. Once we get into some more of my Truex Jr. autographs later on, you'll see what happens when they don't work out that well. On into race versions for races I've attended. And some of these have not been produced. The Joey Logano Bristol 2015 and Talladega 2016, the Denny Hamlin 2012 Atlanta, and what looks like it's also going to be the 2019 Bristol, and Tyler Reddick Bristol, Kyle Busch 2016 Atlanta, and the Kyle Larson 2018 Daytona Xfinity Series win, Justin Haley Xfinity Series win, were not produced. But I have gone the custom route on a couple of these, like the first one starting off, the first race I ever attended, the Casey Kane 2009 Atlanta Night Race. This was a 2009 Budweiser Elite autographed, and I mailed it to KVK3 Customs, who did the custom work for me. It is just missing the Fritos logo and the white splitter. Next up, the Tony Stewart 2010 Atlanta win, the only time I got to see Tony win in person, and the only time I got to see my childhood favorite driver Jeff Gordon win in person, 2011 Atlanta win. And I'm still missing the 2012 All-Star Win Elite, which is my first trip to Charlotte, but here is the 2013 All-Star Win Elite Jimmy Johnson. My first ever Xfinity Series race, the Kyle Larson 2014 Charlotte Win Elite. The Jimmy Johnson 2014 Charlotte Win autographed, my first ever Coca-Cola 600. The Casey Kane 2014 Atlanta Win autographed, and what I thought would be his last win until he won at Brickyard. The Jimmy Johnson 2015 Atlanta Win, and the Jimmy Johnson 2016 Atlanta Win Elite, and the Martin Truex Jr. 2016 Darlington Win autographed, my first ever trip to Darlington. On up top, again, the Brad Keselowski 2017 Atlanta Win. This is autographed, and funny story, I used to hate these Auto Trader paint schemes for some odd reason, no matter if it was Joey or Brad running them. But once I got this diecast, I actually really love it. I always liked blue and orange together. I just never knew why. I never liked the paint schemes. But now I really like it, and I'm actually looking forward a lot to his Atlanta win from this year, especially they have all the names on the cars, or on the car. Next up, the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Talladega Win Dual Autographed Elite from 2017. The Denny Hamlin 2017 Southern 500 Win. This one is autographed in an orange paint pen, and just like the Casey Kane, this one is also a custom. The Brad Keselowski 2017 Talladega Win Elite, and this one is autographed on the windshield as well. I got this one and the Atlanta Win both signed at Darlington last year. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 Talladega Race Version Elite with the, well, more like 100,000 letters. It does not have the names, but Lionel did what they could given how many names are on the car. And mine is supposed to be right in there somewhere. Next up, a cool story behind this Harvick autograph. It's the 2018 Atlanta Win. It is signed on the roof by Harvick and on the back windshield by Rodney. And this was signed at Atlanta last year, and along with the Denny, Darlington, and those two Brad cars. I know Saturday on the Xfinity Series day, as soon as we walked into the garage, Rodney was the first person I saw, and he was talking to one of the crew guys in the garage stall, and I just stood there for a minute while they were talking because I didn't want to interrupt them. And then he finally walked off and he talked with me and my dad for a minute and then signed the car for me. And then I got Harvick the very next day going to the driver's meeting. That's just really cool. I love having dual autograph diecasts, but it's just really, really cool having a dual autograph diecast that you got signed in person by both the driver and the crew chief. And I'm working on doing that as well to the Brad 2018 Darlington Win Elite, which is signed by Paul Wolf that I got at Atlanta this year. And I just hopefully will be able to get Brad this coming weekend at Darlington. The next up is the Kevin Harvick All-Star Win Autographed Elite on the roof as well. I got that signed at Talladega with the Homestead car. And the Eric Jones 2018 Daytona Dual Autographed Elite. My first trip to Daytona, and as mentioned, the Brad Keselowski Darlington. Right here in front of the bed, you have the Todd Gilliland Charlotte nose from last year. Another race that I attended, and this is just really cool just to have a nose. Now, I wanted something from the race, and I remember seeing this up close in the garage when we had the cold passes, and it's just really cool having that. And I'm going to grab my ladder here because I need that just to get up here to the top of these cases. And we're going to go into the Bill and Chase Elliott portion of my collection. On up at the very top, you have the Bill Elliott 1983 Melling Oil Pumps Riverside paint scheme, his first Cup win. And then his 1984 Coors, his Michigan win, the first win with Coors. The 1985 Daytona 500 win. His 1985 Winston Million win, which I got this one. And the 87 World Speed Record, both autographed at the Bill Chase Elliott Lionel event last year at Charlotte during All-Star Weekend. The Bill Elliott 1988 Coors Championship car autographed with the Chase Elliott Nationwide Series car from the same set. And the last Bill Elliott car in the collection, the 2002 Brickyard 400 Revell Edition. And next up is the Chase Elliott 2013 Aaron's truck, which is signed on the roof by Chase and on the back bed cover by Bill Elliott. Story behind this one, in Darlington last year, this is another Darlington autograph from last year, I was trying to get Chase to sign at the Chevrolet stage after the interview and everything, but his PR person rushed him off. I guess he had another obligation to get to, and I didn't get him there. So we went to the garage, and while I was taking pictures with drivers like Blaney, Johnson, who else did I say, Byron, and I believe Larson, I walked right past him, and I didn't know it until Dad mentioned to me, hey, you walked right past him. And so we went to the hauler and waited for him to come out and signed in. And lo and behold, Bill walks behind us and goes into the hauler. And when he comes out, I had him sign it because, well, I had nothing else for him to sign at the time. And I figured since he owned the truck, why not? So it's just a cool story. And then Chase came out and signed right after that. And it's just cool because I would have never met Bill and I would have never gotten this signed by him if I hadn't, or if I would have gotten Chase to the Chevy stage. So that's just really cool. It's the second of 3 times meeting Bill. On up, you have the Chase Elliott 2013 Canada win, and this is autographed as well. The 2014 Napa Liquid Color autographed. The 2014 Texas win autographed, and you can't really see the autographs as well on camera. You can see them pretty good in person. The camera's picking up more glare than it is seeing the autograph. And the 2014 Darlington win autographed. The 2014 Darlington win autographed Color Chrome Elite. The 2014 Chicago win autographed, and the, as before mentioned, 2014 Nationwide Series Championship car autographed. The 2015 Cup Debut autographed Elite. The 2015 Watermelon Capital late model autographed. The 2015 Richmond win autographed. The 2016 Napa autographed. 2016 Daytona 500 pole win Elite autographed. 2016 Xfinity Series Daytona win Elite autographed. The 2016 3M autographed. And the 2016 Baja Blast Elite autographed. The 2016 Can-Am Sonoma win autographed. The 2016 Napa Darlington Throwback Elite autographed. The 2016 Mountain Dew Elite autograph. This is the car he ran at Dover. The 2016 Rookie of the Year Galaxy Finish Elite autograph. And I actually really like these Galaxy finishes. I hated them at first, and then I got one in person, much like the Brad Auto Trader car. And now I'm actually really looking forward to the William Byron Rookie of the Year 3-car set with the truck, Xfinity car, and Cup car. The Chase Elliott 2017 Daytona pole win autographed. The Chase Elliott 2017 Daytona dual win autographed. And the 2017 Martinsville Truck Series win autographed. The 2017 Hooters autographed. And the 2017 Mountain Dew Elite autographed. And this looks fantastic, autographed in green paint pen. And this was signed at the Lionel event as well. And you will see the next one that was signed at the event. And this just looks incredible with the green paint pen, especially in person. The 2017 Darlington Throwback autographed. The 2018 Mountain Dew Elite. And the 2018 Napa Door Number Elite autograph. The second car I got signed by Chase at the member event. And this is my favorite Chase Elliott car in my collection because it's the door number. It's signed in yellow paint pen. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But Jesus, Lionel screwed this up so bad. I know it's been said time and time again, but especially compared to the dual win Elite sitting right next to it and seeing how good it looks compared to the whatever Lionel tried to do with the metal flake on this one, it just looks so atrociously bad. And it's sad because on the Hooters cars, like the 2018 Elite, which this one is autographed, and the 2019 Elite, where they did the same thing, it actually looks halfway good. But on the Napa car, it just turns out really, 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 really bad. And then it almost kind of looks like a Galaxy finish on it. It just does not look good. And like I said, it just looks so bad compared to the dual win right next to it. On down to the next row, you have the Hellman's Xfinity Series, the 2018 Baja Blast Elite, my favorite Napa Salutes paint scheme, the 2018 Salutes from last year, the, as before mentioned, 2018 Hooters Elite autographed, and the 2018 Watkins Glen Win Elite autographed, the 2018 Xfinity Series GMS Throwback, and the 2 recent Chase Elliott autographs in my collection. Now, I got both of these signed at Bristol last weekend, the 2018 Dover Win Elite and the 2018 Kansas Win Elite. And then again, the 2019 Hooters Elite. And now moving on to this side of the room, grab my ladder and carry it across. We'll go ahead and get to the poster and then the dresser. I can get this ladder set up right here. You have the Dale Earnhardt 1997 Wheaties Sam Bass poster, which is autographed right here. I got this signed, or didn't get it signed, but bought this through Plan B Sales last year during the Black Friday sale. And on down on the dresser, the Kyle Busch 2017 Bristol Sweep Set autographed. And this is really cool to have, and I knew I was going to go all out on it once I bought it or pre-ordered it. When I got the case from the Jeff Hammond online store and the set through the KBM store. And I really would like to have the 2010 set to go along with this one day. It's just so cool having a set like this. Right down here, this is actually my first ever piece of sheet metal. It is the Jimmy Johnson right front contingency panel from the 2017 Bristol win. Going up top, and these are all in chronological order from the 1969 Donnie Allison all the way over to that Alex Bowman Valvoline autographed Elite that we will get to momentarily. On up top, like I said, the Donnie Allison car, and this is autographed on the roof. I'm trying to get you a view of it if you can see it right there. I bought this at Darlington last year in the museum while Donnie was in there signing autographs. And he signed it for me, and it's just really cool meeting someone like him in person. And I really wanted to meet David Pearson before he passed, but the next legendary driver I would really love to meet is probably Bobby Allison, and hopefully I can do that one day. Next up, you have the Richard Petty 1969 Torino Talladega, his 100th Cup Series victory. The 1970 Plymouth Superbird. The David Pearson 1971 Mercury Cyclone autographed. And if you have not gotten a chance yet, please pick up one of the University of Racing diecasts. These things are absolutely incredible, and it's cool having these vintage cars in your collection, and they have so much detail, better detail than any modern day ARC by Lionel by a long shot. And they're just absolutely incredible pieces, and they are worth the price, believe me. Next up, the Buddy Baker 1976 Norris Industries. The Richard Petty 1979 Daytona 500 win, or what's supposed to be the Daytona 500 win, the Franklin Mint car. The Dale Earnhardt 1980 Mike Curb Elite from his first championship season. The Jeff Bodine number 5 All-Star Racing car. This is the car that was in the Hall of Honor for Rick Hendrick as part of his Hall of Fame induction, and quite frankly, the car that saved Hendrick Motorsports, because this is the car that Jeff Bodine won with at Martinsville, and if not for that win, the team most likely would have went under. Moving up next is the Darrell Waltrip 1984-1985 Budweiser. This is the Team Caliber edition. And I like the Team Caliber one more because it sits a little bit lower than the Action edition, which I like a car that sits lower than one that sits kind of high up. And this one just looks really nice in my opinion, and the window net looks more realistic. Up next, any Earnhardt fans dream to have this one in their collection other than the crash car, the 1987 Wrangler Elite. Easily the highest dollar I've ever paid for a diecast in my collection so far at $200. I've luckily only gone that high. As bad as this addiction has gotten, I figured I would have gone much higher by now, but I've been able to restrain myself a little bit. Up next, the 1989 Darrell Waltrip Daytona 500 win autographed. The Dale Earnhardt 1989 North Wilkesboro win. The Davey Allison 1992 Texaco Haviland. This is part of the Daytona 500 50th anniversary collection. The Jeff Gordon 1993 Rookie of the Year autographed. The Mark Martin 1993 Darlington win. 1993 Darlington win. And the Jeff Gordon 1994 Brickyard win. Dale Earnhardt 1994 Rockingham win from when he clinched his 7th championship, and this is part of the Dale the Movie set. The Rusty Wallace 1995 Miller Genuine Draft, better known as Midnight. Another car from the 50th Daytona 500 collection, the Jeff Gordon 1997 DuPont, and the 1997 Daytona 500 win, and the Jeff Gordon 1998 Southern 500 No Bull 5 Darlington win. Down on into the next case, move the ladder over here. We've got the Jeff Gordon 1999 Daytona 500 Revell edition. The Dale Earnhardt 2076 final career victory Noble 5 Talladega win. The Dale Earnhardt 2001 Oreo Budweiser shootout car. The Michael Waltrip 2001 Daytona 500 Revell edition. The Jeff Gordon 2001 Las Vegas win Elite. The Kevin Harvick 2001 Atlanta win Revell edition, and I'm 90% positive this was never produced outside of Revell, But it would just be awesome to have this thing as an Elite. If you have seen the Elite version, comment down below. But I'm positive that this thing was never produced as an Elite, and I wish it was. The Jeff Gordon 2001 Pepsi Revell. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2001 Daytona July win Elite. And the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2001 Dover win Revell. And the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2001 Talladega win. The Kevin Harvick 2001 GM Goodwrench Rookie of the Year. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2002 Oreo. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2002 Busch Series Daytona win Elite. Jimmy Johnson First Cup Series Victory Elite. And the Jamie McMurray 2002 Charlotte win First Cup win Elite. Terry Labonte 2003 Kellogg's Team Caliber Edition. Tony Stewart 2003 Three Doors Down Busch Series car Away from the Sun album. This one is autographed by Tony. The 2003 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Busch Series Daytona win. The Michael Waltrip 2003 Daytona 500 win Elite. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2003 Aaron's 312 Busch Series autograph, or Elite, not autograph, just a standard Elite. And the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2003 Aaron's 499 win. On up top, again, you have the Brian Vickers 2003 IRP win autographed on the hood. The Kevin Harvick 2003 Brickyard 400 win. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2003 Phoenix win. The Casey Kane 2004 rookie car. This is autographed on the roof if you can see it. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2004 Daytona 500 win. This is the first race I remember watching flag to flag in person. Or not in person, but the first race I remember watching flag to flag as a kid. And then the Martin Truex Jr. 2004 Bristol win autographed Elite. The Elliott Sadler 2004 Texas win. The Rusty Wallace 2004 Martinsville win. Martin Truex Jr. 2004 Talladega win. The Jeff Gordon 2004 Talladega win Elite. The Jeff Gordon 2004 Daytona win. The Jeff Gordon 2004 Brickyard 400 win Elite. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2004 Bristol Busch Series win. This one is autographed on the roof. And the 2004 Bristol Cup Series win for Jr. The Martin Truex Jr. 2004 Dover win Elite. The 2004 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Talladega win Elite. And the Jimmy Johnson 2004 Atlanta win Elite. Next up, the Martin Truex Jr. 2004 Darlington Race Version Elite. This is an example of a paint pen not working right here. That's supposed to be a blue paint pen. Looks more like a blue Sharpie. But this is from where he clinched his Busch Series Championship, the first of two, back in 2004. And then the Martin Truex Jr. 2005 Mexico City Race Version. The Jeff Gordon 2005 Martinsville win. The Jeff Gordon 2005 Talladega win. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2004 Chicago win. Another example of a failed paint pen autograph. And I really don't care as long as they are autographed, but I do love the paint pens just because they pop more, as you've seen with some cars, and I like it to blend with the paint scheme. And as you can see, that was supposed to be an orange paint pen, and this is the Truex 2005 IRP win Elite. And the Tony Stewart 2005 Brickyard 400 win. Move the ladder over to the next row. The Martin Truex Jr. 2006 Talladega win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2006 Richmond win. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2006 Daytona Busch Series win Elite. The Jimmy Johnson 2006 Brickyard 400 winner. The Kevin Harvick 2006 Richmond win. The Tony Stewart 2007 Budweiser Shootout win. The Jeff Gordon 2007 Phoenix win. The Jeff Gordon 2007 Darlington win. The Casey Mears 2007 Coca-Cola 600 win autographed. Martin Truex Jr. 2007 Dover win Elite autographed. The Jeff Gordon 2007 Talladega Fall win. The Jimmy Johnson 2007 Martinsville Fall win. The 2008 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Budweiser Shootout win. The Ryan Newman 2008 Daytona 500 win autographed. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Jeff Burton 2008 Bristol win. 2008 Kyle Busch Talladega win autographed. The Casey Kane 2008 Coca-Cola 600 win. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2008 Michigan win. The Matt Kenseth 2009 Daytona 500 win autographed. The Kurt Busch 2009 Atlanta win autographed. The Mark Martin 2009 Phoenix win autographed. Mark Martin 2009 Darlington win. The David Rudiman 2009 Coca-Cola 600 win autographed. The Joey Logano 2009 Loudon win autographed. And this is the Elite. It is just missing the antenna, which did not come with the diecast off of eBay. Down into the next case, you have the Jamie McMurray 2010 Daytona 500 win. The Jimmy Johnson 2010 Bristol win. The Kurt Busch 2010 All-Star win autographed. The Jimmy Johnson 2010 Sonoma win autographed on the hood. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2010 Nationwide Wrangler Daytona July win. The Jamie McMurray 2010 Brickyard 400 win. This is the autographed Elite. And this one did come with an antenna, but for some reason the antenna is too big to fit into the hole, so it's sitting in there with no antenna. The Trevor Bayne 2011 Daytona 500 win. The Jimmy Johnson 2011 Talladega win, and this was actually my first Jimmy Johnson diecast. The Regan Smith 2011 Darlington win autographed. The Jimmy Johnson 2011 Power of Pride Elite. The Matt Kenseth 2012 Daytona 500 win Elite. The Kevin Harvick 2012 Martinsville win autographed Truck Series. Brad Keselowski 2012 Bristol win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2012 Michigan win with race to use lug nuts. The Austin Dillon 2012 Kentucky win. This is autographed in black Sharpie. And the Austin Dillon 2013 Advocare autographed Elite. The Jimmy Johnson 2013 Daytona 500 win. The Casey Kane 2013 Bristol win. The Jimmy Johnson 2013 Martinsville win autographed. The Kevin Harvick 2013 Richmond win. The Kevin Harvick 2013 Charlotte win. The Jimmy Johnson 2013 Coke Zero 400 win. The Brian Vickers 2013 Loudon win autographed. And the Austin Dillon 2013 Eldora win autographed. And again in black Sharpie like the Kentucky win. Going back up top, the last row along this wall, you have the Jeff Gordon 2013 Martinsville win Elite. The Austin Dillon 2014 Daytona Pole win Elite. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2014 Daytona 500 win. The Carl Edwards 2014 Bristol win Elite. The first Nationwide Series win for Kyle Larson, the 2014 Fontana win autographed. And the Kurt Busch 2014 Martinsville win autographed. The Jamie McMurray 2014 All-Star win autographed. The Jeff Gordon 2014 Brickyard 400 win autographed. The 2014 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Martinsville win autographed. And probably the biggest steal in my collection, the Joey Logano 2015 Daytona 500 win, which I managed to somehow pick up from eBay for only $25. The Kevin Harvick 2015 Las Vegas win autographed. And the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2015 Talladega win. This is dual autographed on the front windshield by Dale, and then on the rear windshield by Greg Ives. Next row, you've got the Martin Truex Jr. 2015 Pocono win autographed. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2015 July Daytona win Elite. Probably most famously known for Austin Dillon's record to the catch fence. The Jeff Gordon 2015 Martinsville win Elite, last Cup Series victory. The Kyle Busch 2015 Homestead win Elite. This is autographed in the same yellow paint pen, 10 seconds apart from the Fontana win, which you saw how well it turned out for the Fontana win. Didn't turn out so well for the Homestead win. I'm not sure if it was because of the rain and being wet out during the time while Kyle was signing autographs on the grid during the Truck Series race at Atlanta. But it turned out well in the Fontana win, and for some reason the paint pen just quit a little bit on this one. It still looks okay in person. But like I said, as long as it's autographed, that's what makes me happy, having them autographed and getting them in person especially. Next up, you have the Jeff Gordon 2015 Homestead Race Version Elite. The Dale Earnhardt, or Jeffrey Earnhardt. This is my second prototype, and so far one of only two. The Can-Am 2016 Proto. The Denny Hamlin 2016 Daytona 500 win Elite. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2016 Exalta autographed. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2016 Richmond win Elite, and what will most likely be his last NASCAR victory ever. The Carl Edwards 2016 Richmond win. The last race version to be produced for Carl Edwards. It's a bummer we didn't get the Texas win. I was really hoping Lionel would just alter that DNP policy just one time to get that one produced, but they wouldn't budge. So we only got this one from his final, surprisingly his final season. Then the Brad Keselowski 2016 Talladega win. And the Kyle Larson 2016 All-Star Showdown win autographed. Well, next case on this wall, you have the Martin Truex Jr. 2016 Coca-Cola 600 win autographed. The Tony Stewart, his last Cup Series victory, 2016 Sonoma win. The Kyle Larson 2016 Eldora win autographed. The Kyle Larson 2016 Michigan win autographed. As you can tell, 2016 was a really good year for Larson. The Ben Kennedy 2016 Bristol Truck Series win. One of the first few trucks to be released on that new mold. This one, the Larson, and that Johnny Sauter Championship truck on the new Truck Series mold. The Kevin Harvick 2016 Bristol win autographed. The Josh Berry Sun Energy 1 2016 autographed. The Alex Bowman Mountain Dew camo car that he ran at Talladega. This one is autographed. I really wish I'd gotten the Elite, but I'm happy with the ARC. The Jimmy Johnson 2016 Martinsville win Elite. The Jimmy Johnson 2016 Homestead win Elite. The Johnny Sauter Championship Series truck from 2016. And the Jimmy Johnson 7-time champion liquid color finish Elite. Beginning in 2017, you have the Brian Truex Eisen Group truck. The William Byron Liberty University autographed. The Ty Dillon 2017 Geico Dual autographed Elite. The Kurt Busch, I was about to go down one row too far. The Kurt Busch 2017 Talladega win autographed. The Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Las Vegas win autographed. The William Byron 2017 Exalta autographed. Now the Kyle Larson 2017 Fontana win Xfinity Series autographed. And the Cup Series car from that same weekend autographed. As you can see, there are actually a lot of weekend sets in this collection that I really haven't noticed until now. Like right here with the Larsons, Fontanas, the Vickers, Harvick, Indy, a couple more later coming up. What else did I skip over here? The 2016 Richmond, the 2004 and 2005 Talladega weekend sets. Remember the Truex car from the 40 car case, and that, where is it at? Where's that? Right there. The Gordon car right there from 2005 Talladega, and then the 2004 Talladega weekend sets. Anyway, moving on, you've got the Jimmy Johnson 2017 Texas win, and the 2017 Bristol win Elite, and of course that's the one with the race view part that goes with the race view sheet metal. And I plan on getting a one-car case and putting it right there above the sheet metal, like you will see with my last race-winning sheet metal and car, how I have it set up here in just a moment. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 USA Elite autographed, and this was actually a really good tasting Mountain Dew that they put out at the time. It's not near as good as the Moonshine, or Dew Shine, or the Sweet Lightning they have out now at KFC, but it was pretty good. The Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Kansas win. The Austin Dillon 2017 Charlotte win dual autographed Elite. The Ryan Blaney 2017 Pocono win dual autographed Elite, and this one is absolutely incredible just because of how dirty it is. And the Bubba Wallace first Cup start autographed Elite. Same thing with Blaney. It's just incredible how dirty this car is as well. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 Mountain Dew Elite autographed. And the Kyle Larson 2017 Michigan 1 Cars 3 win autographed ARC. And my buddy NS Garage Diecast actually has the door number Elite if you want to go check out his most recent collection update video. The John Hunter Nemechek, this is another weekend set starting right here. The Iowa win. The William Byron autographed Iowa win. And by far my favorite Kevin Harvick race version, the 2017 Sonoma win Elite. The confetti just blends so well with the paint scheme and all the damage from the race, the tire marks, the nose damage. It's just an absolutely incredible paint scheme and an absolutely incredible race version. And if you do not have it, pick this one up. Next up, the 2017 William Byron Daytona win autographed. The Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Kentucky win. And the Matt Crafton 2017 Eldora win. This is autographed in a gold Sharpie. The William Byron 2017 Indy win autographed. The Casey Kane 2017 Brickyard 400 win Elite. The Kyle Larson 2017 Michigan 2 win dual autographed Elite. The Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Watkins Glen win. The John Hunter Nemechek Plan B sales truck autograph that he ran at Bristol. The Jeremy Clements 2017 Road America win autographed. The William Byron 2017 Darlington throwback autograph, throwback to Ricky Hendrick. The Casey Kane Levi Garrett Jeff Bodine throwback from 2017. The Ryan Newman 2017 Darlington throwback. I really wish I would have got the door number for this, because that would be a cool set to have, the Ryan Newman and Austin Dillon Darlington throwback door numbers, considering they were matching paint schemes. The Eric Almirola 2017 Darlington throwback. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 Darlington throwback autographed Elite. The Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Chicago win dual autographed Elite. And the Alex Bowman 2017 Charlotte win autographed. And now moving into probably the coolest part of the collection. We're going to go down here just for a second. This is the right front contingency panel. The Chase Elliott's 2017 Talladega win, or Talladega race version from the Hooters card that he nearly flipped. And right here, the Eric Almirola door from his Talladega win and the Elite diecast to match. And the time I was really wanting to get a door for my collection, and I don't think you can do much better than a race-winning door and a one-off paint scheme that just adds to the rarity of it. And it's just so cool to have this thing right here. And this is actually where my iRacing setup will hopefully go sooner or later once I get the desk and the computer. And that'd be a cool backdrop to the monitor right there to have the Almirola Talladega win door. Anyway, moving into the last two cases. You have the Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Charlotte win. The Casey Kane 2017 Texas Justice League car autographed Elite. The William Byron 2017 Phoenix win autographed. The Matt Kenseth 2017 Phoenix win Elite. The Christopher Bell 2017 Championship commemorative truck. The William Byron 2017 Homestead race version autograph. And I really wish the Chase Elliott one was as easy to find as this. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 Exalta Last Ride autographed Elite. The Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Homestead race version Elite. If you haven't noticed, I do have all the Truex Jr. race versions with the exception of 2018 Pocono. I need to pick that one up and then I will have all of them. I had to pre-order it and just had to cancel it. The Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 Homestead race version autographed Elite. And a car I'm kind of shameful to own right now, the Natalie Decker autographed in 29 ARCA Daytona Pole. Let's just go and skip that. The Ryan Blaney 2018 dual win Elite. And the Todd Gilliland pedigree truck from last year. This is a custom, and the Mobile One truck is also a custom. And the guy who I had to do this, I had these started well before the Mobile One truck was actually announced it was being produced. So I kind of got screwed in that deal, and that was my own fault by not having any patience and waiting on Lionel. But now I'm just kind of stuck with this one. The pedigree truck I don't mind. It came out very well and I like it. It hasn't been produced. But the Mobile One, I mean, I can't sell it. I can't get rid of it. I'm just kind of stuck with it at this point. Another one I'm kind of shameful of. It's fitting these two kind of sit right there together, I guess. The Tyler Reddick 2018 Daytona win autograph. And I actually had the chance to own the right side off of this car. And I regret not buying it, but I just didn't have room for it at the time. And the William Byron 2018 Exalta Elite autographed. The William Byron 2018 Exalta Elite, and this is also autographed in another black Sharpie. The Austin Dillon 2018 Daytona 500 win Elite, and this was autographed at Bristol last week as well. The William Byron Liberty University autographed Elite. The Ty Dillon 2018 Twisted Tea Elite, and the Twisted Tea Color Chrome Elite. The Martin Truex Jr. 2018 Fontana win Elite. The Ryan Preece 2018 Bristol win autographed. The Christopher Bell 2018 Richmond win autographed. And the Daniel Hemrick Cup debut Smoky Mountain Herbal Snuff Elite. Moving over and into the final display case, the Martin Truex Jr. 2018 Sonoma win Elite. The Bubba Wallace 2018 United States Air Force dual autographed Elite. The Christopher Bell 2018 Kentucky win. The Martin Truex Jr. 2018 Kentucky win Elite, the last win for Furniture Road Racing. The Chase Briscoe 2018 Eldora win autographed. The William Byron 2018 Exalted Darlington throwback autographed in another black Sharpie, the Elite. the Ross Chastain 2018 Las Vegas win, and the Haley Deegan 2018 Meridian win. And I'm telling you now, if you haven't pre-ordered this thing, if you haven't bought it off eBay, hurry up and do it, because this thing is skyrocketing in value and rarity, and it's just going to become harder to find. And I'm so glad I pre-ordered this along with their other two wins, because they're going to become, I think the other two, especially the Vegas winner, will become very, very hard to find in the future. The Chase Briscoe 2018 Roval win autographed, and another card that has shot up in rarity and value, the Ryan Blaney 2018 Roval win Elite. And the Matt DiBenedetto Plan B sales card that he ran at Kansas autographed, and my name is on the roof of this card. And the absolute gem part of the Joey Logano collection is the 2018 Martinsville win Elite. This thing is just absolutely incredible. How much damage is on this thing from the finish with Truex. It's just an incredible diecast, and I love having it. The Brett Moffitt 2018 Homestead Race version autographed. The Austin Dillon 2019 Daytona RCR 50th anniversary. This is the one he ran in the Clash. And the Daniel Hemrick RCR 50th anniversary, the one he ran in the 500, the Bass Pro Shops Caterpillar. The Ryan Preece 2019 Kroger Click List autographed Elite. The Daniel Hemrick 2019 Bass Pro Shops Elite. The Daniel Hemrick 2019 Caterpillar Elite, and the 2019 Caterpillar the 2019 Caterpillar Color Chrome Elite. And this is also the last one produced. This is 24 of 24, the last one to come off the production line. So as you can see, I almost have the cycle complete for the production cycle. I have two door numbers, I have two last ones produced, I have a Den 1, I have two prototypes. I just don't have a sample. A sample is the only thing I need to complete the cycle, so to speak. And the last card in the case is the Alex Bowman 2019 Valvoline Autographed Elite. And that does it for this collection video. I probably won't have another one of these up for a long time, because it takes a while for me to do these, just because I like to add a lot to the collection before doing another one, so you have new things to look at. I'm hoping to put out new videos. Like I've said before, a lot's happened in the last year that's put that way behind. But once I get my new computer, once I get all that set up, I look to put out some new videos, new style videos coming out soon. And if you want to follow my Instagram, I'll leave that down in the description, where I have more content available there, and you can check out the daily features for more in-depth look at every diecast, where I do my daily diecast uploads. And if you want to like and subscribe, comment down below, I would really appreciate it. And be sure to stay tuned to the YouTube channel, like I said, for more videos, and also check out the Instagram page.